thought that we would take this opportunity, since we've asked you out of your busy schedules to spend some time with us this evening, we thought we'd give you a little glimpse of something that we weren't able to show at Tokyo Game Show. Perhaps we could turn the lights off of the cameras, that would be great. This is a little sneak peek at some of the functionality of PlayStation 3 that you get when you switch the machine on that does not require a game to be inside the machine. So this is the cross-media bar that you're all very familiar with on PSP, and it has been extended for PlayStation 3, but, and this is the key point, that what we're showing you here is not complete, and that's why I would rather that you don't take pictures of it, because it's not the final image that the consumers will be getting in a couple of months' time. But here on the left-hand side is where we do the user management. This is where you create new users and the sub-user accounts and manage your accounts. Multiple users can exist on a single PlayStation 3. Moving across into the system settings, this is where you can manage all of the functionality of the PlayStation 3, including the various video output standards that you would expect, HDMI, which is now of course on every single PlayStation 3, which is a great announcement, all the audio output settings, the different ways of connecting PlayStation 3 audio to your hi-fi system, and also managing the network settings for wireless or wired connectivity as appropriate with the machine that you have. All of this is incredibly simple to use and built upon the great experience that we've had from the PSP operating system upgrades. This is a feature that will be continued on PlayStation 3. The regular update of the functionality of the operating system is a fundamental of the network era, and so this is something that will be carried across with the PS3 format. So moving across into the photo mode, we've all seen photographs on a screensaver before, but probably not like this, where you can see your pictures. I don't know why they're all of the same cat, but anyway, they're beautiful HD quality images, but seeing them just as static images like this is not the most interesting way to show them. And when you combine the photographs of your collection with the power of cell and RSX, you can do some really interesting things. So this is actually handwriting the date stamp from the photograph and writing it onto this paper, and these are now being rendered as 3D images, like photographs being scattered on the floor. And you can see your own personal collection of photographs being displayed in front of you. This is a really beautiful feature, and is only one of many different slideshow functions that will be available in the PlayStation 3 cross-media bar function. So another slideshow allowing you to have different transitions, for example, between the photographs is something that you'd obviously want to do if you were running it permanently in your home. And when you have a 1080p display or an HD display in your home, this is a great way of showing and sharing photographs with your friends and with your family when they come round. And we will be evolving this functionality over time to add new features to this, which I think is a great additional benefit to the device. So let's have a look at some of the other functionality of the cross-media bar. So a bit hard to demonstrate a music player musically in a room like this, but in addition to the music player functionality, there's also some built-in visualizer functionality. Once again, this is just the beginning of where we will go with the visualizer functionality, and this will extend and grow over time, as you would imagine. But this is real-time 3D graphics being generated in time with your music, which you can't hear. Then next up, video functionality, being able to play BD movies or any of your stored video content that would be held in there. Next across is game function, and this is where your game saves go, your game save management goes, but also this is where your downloaded content will sit as well, and there is an interface to manage that. And then moving across is the online functionality and the presence functionality for how you send, add and communicate with your friends who are within your friends list. So you can see that Coach's friend Mark is online. He can send a message to him using the predictive text function, but it also supports a USB keyboard, so you can type in your messages straight away. And this is also where you will be able to do video and voice chat, although that's not enabled in this particular demonstration. It will be on the version that is available later this month, or in November. And then this is also where you gain access to other network features. Now, we've never shown this before, which is to go to the web browser. Now, the PlayStation 3 has fully featured web browser as part of the functionality. You've all seen a web browser before, but some of the interesting features of the web browser which are unlocked by PlayStation 3 is the ability to display and manage multiple web windows simultaneously. So here we have a web browser of the Sony Computer Entertainment homepage, but we're also loading up the Tokyo Game Show homepage and the Google homepage all at the same time. And you can have multiple windows all open within a browser window and be able to easily and seamlessly navigate between them. And this is where the community features of games and the playability of games merges onto the same box. So this is a very, very important step, I think, in games. Another feature of the cross-media bar is the ability to communicate with your PSP. And this is something that a lot of you have expressed interest in, and I'm very pleased to be able to show for the first time that the ability to have all of that cross-media bar functionality running on your PSP as well. So all of the media which is stored on your PlayStation 3 hard disk drive can be accessed from your PSP as well. So I wanted to also give a very quick sneak peek of a game that, another game that is running in 1080p, 60 frames per second, something which one of our friends in the industry claimed was not possible at the launch of PlayStation 3. So here we go on NBA running in full HD 1080p. This was not available on the booth today, but gives you an example of how we're pushing the boundaries of visual fidelity with PlayStation 3. So very nice to see you all here. Thank you very much for taking the time out and enjoy the rest of this evening. Thank you.